Many of you shared stories and moments of how the inclusion revolution has impacted your life. Today, we want to share some of these stories and moments to highlight the impactful work you all have done to create more inclusive environments within our communities.
We would like to start by sharing an impactful story from an educator and a mother from Bemidji. She says, "Over the past 7 years, I have become better known as Ava Lee's mom. I'd like to take you back to January 30th, 2019, Ava Lee's birthday. Just after she was born, we were told by doctors that they suspected she had Down syndrome. The diagnosis was a shock and came with a long list of things she may never do or things that may take her longer to accomplish, like walking, talking, or riding a bike. After the conversation, we were left to process her diagnosis on our own. Like many parents of children with special needs, in that moment, we grieved the life we thought our child would have. For the first year of Ava Lee's life, Corey and I had countless conversations filled with questions and worries. How will she be treated? Will she have friends? Will she be teased? Will she be loved or accepted by her peers? Will she only be the kid that comes out to clean the lunch table after her typical classmates eat lunch? I know these worries are shared with many other parents of children with special needs.
As parents, we want our children to feel included, loved, and accepted by their friends, their teachers, and their community. For Corey and I, these worries for Ava Lee felt like a heavy weight. Would her disability make her less loved?
When our oldest daughter joined the unified classes in high school, I wasn't entirely sure what to expect. But when I saw the connection they formed with their classmates, learning, playing, and growing together, I saw something beautiful unfold. They weren't just classroom friendships, they were bonds that would shape the perspective on the world forever. Watching both my older daughters embrace Unified and the friendships they made during this class, and seeing how they learned the true value of inclusion and advocacy has been one of the greatest joys of my life. They've learned that inclusion isn't just about being in the same room, it's about truly understanding one another and lifting each other up, forming real friendships. For Corey and I, it's about hope.
Over the past 6 years, we have witnessed how the program transforms the lives of all students, those with disabilities and those without. Children of all abilities learn what it means to be a friend, to advocate for each other, and to truly embrace the power of inclusion.
At just 7 years old, Ava Lee is already experiencing the joys of Unified firsthand. She participated in Unified Young Athletes, dance, and figure skating, and last summer she attended the Unified Learn to Ride bike camp. Ava Lee is playing and learning alongside her peers whether they have a disability or not. She has friends, she was invited to birthday parties, and she is loved. Looking back to that diagnosis moment on January 30th, 2019, I often think to myself, what if someone had told us about Unified? What if we had known there was this amazing program where Ava Lee would grow up surrounded by acceptance, friendship, and love? I would have worried less about her not being invited to birthday parties, about sitting alone at the lunch table, or about her feeling excluded. I would have worried less about whether she'd have friends and whether she'd be included in general education classrooms, whether she'd be loved or accepted by her peers, teacher, and community. Because of Unified, gone are the days of kids with disabilities only coming out of their classrooms to clean up after their typical peers.
I can tell you that Ava Lee's future is brighter than we could have ever imagined because Bemidji embraces Unified. She will grow up learning and playing alongside her friends, whether they have disabilities or not. The friendships she builds, the experiences she gains, they wouldn't be possible without the support of this program and our incredible community.
Bemidji now has unified programming from pre-K all the way through 12th grade. We are incredibly proud of our Bemidji Unified community.
Let's give it up for Bemidji Unified.
Next, we want to recognize the incredible inclusive accomplishments of LeSueur Henderson Unified. Several students shared their favorite memories in their Unified program.
They love playing unified basketball where they compete in Division A. They also hosted the school's very first unified track and field day this last year, where other schools in the area attended and competed in various events. Another way they have shown their inclusion is by creating a giant paper chain with inclusive and inspiration words and messages on them. Nicole from Shakopee High School shared the following statement. While Shakopee High School has an embraced unified program that has continued to grow over the years, the talent show experience feels especially meaningful all the students. This opportunity really strengthens the bond that students have created throughout the school year. Our Glow Me's love to encourage their parents and get them to step into the spotlight to showcase their talents. The witnesses of all students to step outside their comfort level to perform from their peers is something truly special. Fun fact, their first talent show took place virtually.
We also asked why Unified is impactful, and here are some of the things that you all shared. It makes people feel more included. It helps create environments where people can learn, live, and thrive. It allows all students to show off their skills and strengths. It creates a lot of support throughout the community. It is one of the few environments where everybody can belong.
Many of you have shared the Unified gives you hope. Hope for a better world, better experience, and a more inclusive environment. It takes all of us to make the world we would love to see.
With that, we would like to thank you all for driving the inclusion revolution.